whoa. Here, we're here. Here. No! Oh my god! Ah, Jesus! Oh god, what's happened to me? What's happened to me? You know, I'll drink away the pain. I'll drink away the pain. Guys, hey, Rocky here, and this video will go over the special map that I missed in the previous special maps video, and also the special maps that have been added within patch version 1.6. And you might be wondering, how did I miss a special map? But didn't you just check the trailer and everything? Well, yeah, I did, and guess what? As of right now, it isn't even on the trailer, bro! So, like, it's not my fault, okay? And it isn't even on the Discord announcement either. But, well, ask Nova, and luckily enough, he knew what the map was called. And, well, it's called Hangtown. And yes, it's a goofy-ass McDonald's point bill, because what is this, dude? After looking around the objective for, like, 30 minutes, I should say, I have some major complaints I must voice. Like, this is a pretty cool looking objective, I must say, because look at this. It's pretty cool, right? It's like a hanging city. However, though, I have a major complaint, okay? So the banner is up here. It makes sense. But the supply cache is all the way down here. So you would think that the supply cache is where the objective is being held, where you can test. No. This entire first floor is useless. There is no point of being down here because everything you're capturing is up here. The capturing radius is all the way up here on the higher echelon of this point, which means that if you're defending and you want to get a resupply, you have to hop all the way down and stop contesting and defending your own point? What? Now, don't get me wrong. This vertical combat is super cool. How you're supposed to shoot down this ladder, or this ladder, or this ladder, or protect these ramps. That is super sick. But the biggest complaint about this objective is that the capturing radius is way too damn large for you to give a damn about this objective. Because out here is capturing, which is like, okay, I guess. You can just walk out and shoot them. But also, anything above this ramp, anything above this right here, all the way up here is capturing. Yes, you heard me. This entire point is capturing, bro. This corner point, you're capturing. Inside any of these rooms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think 12 rooms / building areas is capturing. And up here is capturing too. Just, oh my god, bro. I can't imagine trying to take this point in assault, dude. It'd be like trying to find rats. Dude, I can't imagine trying to cap this point. You know the recent message of the developer says less is more? I want you to imagine putting an armsman in this compound. It's just too convoluted and large of a compound for it to actually work in the main game. My suggestion for this map is to keep the capturing radius simple. Nothing outside the main center building, because you don't want to search every single room just for one guy. So it would be inside here, down here again, maybe the balcony areas if you want to, and down here too where the supply cache is, because the supply cache should always be where the point is contesting. Because as a defender, you need the supply cache. So it should be at a place where you're capturing and defending the point, right? So personally for me, this map is a complete 50-50. And I don't know if I can even see this in the main game. And next up, we have the inn. And if you didn't already tell, this map is hella large, and my first complaint is that you can capture right here. What the fuck? I have you. Don't worry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Now, a huge positive, I must admit, is that there are so many ways to access this building. The wall here, window, door, window. There's just so many ways to get into this building, so I guess I don't mind the capturing radius being right here. But like, could you imagine your entire team is on this point? Because, you know, this is where everything's supposed to happen. And there's just one guy right here within the queen that killed you. Your entire team is trying to find them. And they're just right here with apparition. You see how the icon's on my screen, but I'm not capturing. So this is going to be the test. I'm going to go inside. And yes, the second story is fully capturing. This would mean that the focus of combat on this compound would be interior fighting, which is something I don't think we have much of. At least a compound that isn't fully focused on, which is super cool. I do enjoy it. Having the capturing radius be out here, and it's also out here too. You're capturing in this outside part. It just kind of takes away from the compound personally. Now, as you might know, I am the biggest hater of dark maps. But for a map like this, it's actually a positive because since the main focus of this point is the interior combat, trying to find someone in this giant building would be hard with a bunch of lights. But with it being so dark, you're able to identify where enemies are and find them or go up to them accordingly. So the darkness is actually a positive. Now, Stockpile has a lot of interior fighting, but for this map, there's a lot of ways to get close or long-range combat, which is super sick. And I'd love to see this map in the main game. Unfortunately, I do have a slight complaint though. I want you to look at the storytelling. The crates on the ground, the table flipped over, and the chairs here. You know there was combat because people use this as a barricade. That's sick. That's awesome. Now, I don't need one Prince Long Rifle, or two Prince Long Rifles, or three, or four, or five, or six, or 7 rifles to tell me that people were fighting here. I know people were fighting here because of all the tables and crates on the ground. This is good storytelling right here. You don't need these rifles to be here at all. You can remove every single one and the map would be much better without them because they just look so... Like, look at this. Like, why is this just so like, weirdly hanging here? Personally, if you move the rifles and if you move the capturing radius into the main building, this map would be an awesome addition to the main map roster. And the next point is Sabbath, that being a broken down church. And it's pretty cool. You can see we have some confessions here. Help us, it sucks at night, the screams grow louder, I killed someone, or I killed him, God save me. It's just pretty cool detail. And guys, not every point needs a rifle, I swear to God. Okay, that's a pretty cool detail, having the chest stuff in GD on this map. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Over here in this cool building, we do have a message here by High Ward Officer Bernard. Our sincerest apologies. The attack requested will no longer be delayed. Our armsmen have fully recovered from the injuries, and by the time you're receiving this, we have already been successful in taking garrison from your hands. Going to the Empire, Knight Commander Officer Terrence, we are old. Cool. 1, 2, 3 long rifles. Guys, with all the amount of Prince long rifles on every special map, do you think your map is special? This is a broken down church, by the way. Why would they even have this? Overall, this objective is pretty simple. One complaint I do have is the light placement, because like, who placed this right here, bro? What purpose is it serving? Like, have some lights hanging on this like balcony area right here, this platform. That'd be sick. A complaint I have though is that you can capture the point right here. You think I'm supposed to be capturing the point right here? This makes no sense. And you can capture the point right here, which I might complain about, but I wouldn't complain about if it was in the main game. It's okay because this is very scary to be up here because you have no cover, no nothing. I wouldn't mind it in the game. It's 50-50 for me. Overall, a very nice map. And very sick bell. And next up, we have Barn. And this already looks sick because of this red wood right here, which we've never seen before. And I'm complimenting a map about having red on it. Now, something I have to say, which might seem out of hand for me, is that the capturing radius is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It goes from this corner all the way to outside here, stops at the sandbags, and then goes all the way over here outside here, but stops at these water thingy-majiggies, and it's also up here. Now, you might say, it's not a bit too big for a capturing radius? Now, the thing here about this map, it's open. Anywhere, you can see anyone, which means the capturing radius is perfectly fine. Ah! Let's give a round of applause to Bard for the creator. POU854. Good job on the capturing radius. It's actually great. Now, I did find an issue with this map. The bread right here is not aligned properly compared to these two pieces of bread right here. That's gonna deduct some points off your test, pal. Overall, though, this map is perfect. Besides maybe the fact that, like, all this Jägerfrauer has the icon on it. Like, it's good that this one has the cool, like, icon, but all these other ones should probably be, like, upside down, so it hides, because there's no need to see this again, and again. This is an amazing map, because there's not that much detail. But once again, less is more. You don't need 5 Prince Long Rifles all strung about your map, right? And the next point is Origin, which is one of the best maps in the entire game, because look at this. Now, it is pretty dark, But your light illuminates where you are, and since the map is so large and there's no cover, the enemies will always know where you are, which means the light of your character will be the first light they see, which means they'll focus on you, which is beautiful. Also, the capturing radius is perfectly balanced, being the entire capture point, because you can be shot from anywhere. If this is just a perfect map that needs to be added back into the main, it's 10 out of 10. It needs to be in the main game. And the next map we have is Trialcompound. And previously, this map was pretty like, is that a car? The little like bobber thingies, just 2 ransom helmets. Okay, can we drive it? Oh my, what? These are pretty, if I hold W, I start flying, so I don't. Ow, what the heck? Is that a green screen? What the heck? Ow, Jesus! At least we have cars in 2D now. Even though they're quite, you know, they're... a ball. Which, I don't know why they have a ball, but it's cool, I guess. There's a swing set. That's cool. Another ball. A gravity coil? What about this? What about this? Okay, I guess. Oh, you just... Okay. Oh, wow. Jesus, my eyes. Sorry, guys. Green screen something right now. Well, what's in the background, guys? See anything? Is it cool? Is it on my knife, gun, whistle, and dog type because it's all glowy? Whatever it is, I bet it's cool. But anyway, yeah, that's... Oh. That's the testing map trace thing. Yeah. And lastly, we have Airpartclear. I tried Airpart testing, but it wasn't working for some reason, so we're jumping straight to Airpartclear, and here it is. As you can see, there's a bunch of pillars. It's pretty cool looking. I do believe the capture radius is pretty small, just being on this specific platform right here, which is, I don't think it'd be added into the main game. But overall, it is a very cool testing map, I must admit. That's it. That is all the maps added within version 1.6, and also Hangtown that I forgot to add in the last special maps video. So yeah. That's it. Know that helmets save lives, and I don't know. So get out, I guess. I don't know what to say. Here we go. No. Why is it doing this? What? Why am I? What the hell? And we are here. Holy shoot, bro. I did not expect to get here at all. Reset. Again. And... Oh, I pressed D on accident! Oh, we're going up. Oh, shoot! Get out. Yes! We made it! We made it to this guy over here. Ah! Can I shoot this guy? Nah. Does he have a dog tag on him one day? No. But he is a, Empire coordinated though. So I wish I could shoot him, but I can't, unfortunately. Whoa. We're here. Here. No! Oh my god! Oh, Jesus! Oh god, what's happened to me? What's happened to me? You know, I'll drink away the pain. This is horrendous looking. I think I'm gonna just reset. Just ahead. Jesus, bro, how far did I go?